What's the respectful way to refer to people with dwarfism? My son is a 27-year-old achondroplastic dwarf. We use dwarf mostly in my family, little person sometimes, never midget. Most people are trying to be respectful and a lot of people don't know. So if somebody gets it wrong it's okay as long as their intent wasn't to be mean. I didn't know before we had one. I don't expect you to necessarily know, like you could just pull it out of the air somehow. All the commenters saying things like call them by their name or just call them people better go their entire lives without ever referring to members of a social demographic as a group, on pain of hypocrisy. The answer is not Gimli. Serious answer, little people is considered far more respectful than dwarf, but it can differ between individuals. Vertically challenge. Well, dwarves of course. Is it just me or little person sounds worse than dwarf or midget? A person with dwarfism. What up, lil homie? Little person. If you use the wrong terminology, they tend to get a little angry. Shoddy. When I was a little kid there was a guy at the pool who was only as tall as me and his arms seemed kind of short for his body. Full-sized man head. I don't remember how the conversation started, but he told me he was a dwarf and that you could tell because of his proportions. He told me that midgets are proportioned like regular people and that dwarves had proportions similar to his. I took that for fact for at least 30 years. He was a nice guy. I always liked him. Was he incorrect when he told me that? I figured he would know. I've always thought little person sounded insulting as fucking personally would prefer midget or dwarf because it sounds more like a medical term. In a situation where I had to point out someone I didn't know I guess I'd go with little person as at last check-in that was the preferred term until corrected by a little person specifically. Obviously given their name I'd use that. My mate hates the term little person. He says it's like another term for a child. He likes the term dwarf, and his nickname is Midge, a name he asked us to call him. Funny enough, the term is little people. Say hello to my little friend. Well, hey there little guy. People with dwarfism.